have is green is air supply to the pressure bladder. Right now we're using a blood pressure cuff. But the green air will not go into the patient. The blue is air supply to the patient. And right here is the wall. And then the red is the electrical components in the system. So we'll start with the air supply. So right here we have an air supply that comes from the patient wall right now, but it might be supplied by any number of things like an air compressor to, you know, I don't know, some other pump, absolutely anything.
That could run many cuffs at the same time.
Simultaneously, right. Right now in our hospital, this would be supplied at 50 PSI, and then it goes through an air valve. The air valve then goes to a T connection and then goes to the blood pressure cuff. The air valve opens to pressurize the blood pressure cuff and squeeze the mechanical ventilator that then supplies the air to the patient directly.
Yeah, and then the vacuum opens so that it suctions all the air quickly, because if you leave it to deflate, we cannot make the correct rates. We are operating at maximum parameters right now, so we know that every other second we can inflate the bag, or we can provide 55 tidal volume to the patient, and the maximum is 60.
Yeah.
600, so we are within parameters, and now we're starting to implement control of the system and sensing of the system so that we could put safety guards in place.
Right, so the control of those valves, the power is supplied by this H-bridge that's going to be at 12 volts, and that H-bridge is controlled by a microcontroller. Right now we're using an Arduino. So the valve would open, pressurize the blood pressure cuff, squeeze air into the patient, and then to evacuate, the valve closes, the vacuum valve opens, sucks air out of the blood pressure cuff, out the wall, so none of this air, none of the green stuff actually goes into the patient. It's just going to provide pressure at the blood pressure cuff, and then it goes out the door. Okay, so this is on timing rate as opposed to pressure controlled, and you can see that it's asynchronous. The white line on the center graph is the breathing attempts of the patient at 5 centimeters of water, and you can see the yellow lines are the delivered pressures.